Yellow Productions presents
the 13 biggest tourist traps on the Las Vegas Strip. I'm Chris, this is Yellow Productions. I do travel guides that are fun, informative, and entertaining. This is part of my series on Las Vegas, and in this video, I'm going to be telling you the biggest tourist traps that are here. And you might be thinking, well, Chris, isn't all of Las Vegas a tourist trap? Well, yes, all of Las Vegas is certainly designed for tourists and is popular for tourists, but the things I'm going to be talking about that are tourist traps are things that are specifically designed to deceive or overcharge tourists, things that they're only ever going to get somebody's money once because they're turning out new suckers every day. The first Las Vegas tourist trap are the club promoters on the Las Vegas Strip. If there's a rule of thumb when it comes to Las Vegas nightlife, is you get what you pay for. And so all these people that stand around the Strip that offer deals that sound too good to be true, well, chances they are. And so you'll find these people, they'll be offering bypass the line tickets, they'll be offering VIP tickets, maybe 2-for-1 drink specials, but usually the bypass the line is only good early in the night when there's actually no line at that club. The 2-for-1 drinks usually have similar restrictions, so you might find you get to the club and you can't actually use those things. The really extra scam though is some club promoters will try to sell you VIP tickets, and frankly they aren't. Those club promoters, they're already getting paid to hand out these things to you to get you into the club. Never buy a club pass from anybody standing on the Las Vegas Strip. What does this second tourist trap have to do with a Roman statue? Well, it's inside the Caesars Palace in the Forum shops. It's the gelato stand. What did the gelato stand do to you, Chris? I'm calling the gelato stand out because they charge $10 for a small scoop of ice cream. That is crazy. Why is it $10? It's because you'll never eat there again. You'll have that ice cream once because you feel like it. Also, the food court in the Caesars Palace, huge ripoff. They've got an Earl of Sandwich in there that charges about 30% more for the same sandwiches that are sold at Planet Hollywood, which is just, well, you can actually see Planet Hollywood right back here, like 2 blocks away. The third tourist trap on the Las Vegas Strip are the timeshare salespeople. Much like the club promoters, you'll find the timeshare salespeople all over. They'll be walking on the Strip, they'll be inside the hotels, behind booths. Their come on usually starts like this. Hey, how long are you in town for, or where are you from? Don't answer those people, or your answer is, I'm leaving tonight, or I live here. And they'll generally offer you things like free show tickets, free helicopter rides. They are really not worth it for the amount of time that you have to spend at their timeshare presentation, right? They're free as long as you come to their hours-long timeshare presentation. I mean, they won't cost you money, and maybe it's not a tourist trap, but that's only if you don't value your time. The fourth biggest tourist trap in Las Vegas are the rides on top of the Stratosphere. 3 rides on top of the Stratosphere is going to cost you $36. Those same 3 rides at a county fair, no more than 10 bucks. They're really not worth 36 bones. The 5th biggest tourist trap on the Las Vegas Strip is posing for pictures with characters on the Strip. Whether it be Elvis, showgirls, or a character from your favorite movie, you'll be walking by and they'll say, hey, why don't we get a picture? Actually, it just happened to me a moment ago. 2 showgirls were standing there and said, hey, why don't we get a picture together? Well, it's only once you get there and get your camera out that then they then say, well, that'll be $5 or $10 for the picture. And by the time you've already set up, well, you feel victim to it. So don't be victim to these people standing on the Strip thinking that they're paid for by the hotels. They are not. They are there to make money for themselves. And I guess it works out as a business because people want those pictures, but I just don't want you to end up with a picture and having to pay money that you didn't expect. The 6th biggest tourist trap on the Las Vegas Strip are the resort fees. I hate them. I probably hate this trap the most. This is something that hotels in Las Vegas used to just charge a room rate, but they slowly started charging these resort fees, and now like Caesars Palace and the Venetian charge resort fees per night of $39 per night. That goes straight to the hotel. That is not taxed. There's also a Las Vegas tax of 13%. So whatever that hotel room rate is per night, add the resort fee plus the tax to find out how much you're paying. It can be more than the room rates at some hotels. You can pay in the resort fee plus parking too. It's pretty crazy. Las Vegas, please stop nickel and diming us. How do you get away from the resort fees? Well, you pretty much have to get off the Strip. Pretty much every hotel on the Las Vegas Strip charges a resort fee. You could check out like some of the Marriotts or Hyatts or Hiltons that are off the Strip and not have to pay resort fees. Another set of tourist traps on the Las Vegas Strip are the cheesy restaurants and bars that are strip side. They're greatly themed, but the food is often mediocre and the drinks are expensive. I won't name any names, but there's a few of them on the strip. If you want cheaper food, cheaper drinks, get right off the strip and get inside a little bit into the hotels. That's where you'll generally find the better restaurants. By the way, you can watch my video on the best cheap eats in Las Vegas. You'll find the link in the description below. It's not about the cheapest eats, but it's about cheap and tasty eats that are on the strip. And of course, one of my favorites is In-N-Out Burger, and they've got a location in the link, which is right behind me on this sign. You can't actually see it or me anymore because it's too bright, but trust me, there's an In-N-Out in there behind this green construction fence. It's right across from Caesar's Palace next to the Ferris wheel. The 8th tourist trap on the Las Vegas Strip, it's also restaurants, but this time it's celebrity chef restaurants. There's many restaurants in Las Vegas that have a celebrity chef's name. And why is it a tourist trap? Well, because this place is going to cost you more money because it's got that celebrity's name on it. You can get just as good food plenty of places around, but you won't pay the premium because it doesn't have that star's name on it. This tourist trap amazes me that people still fall for it, but people do, so it's in here. It's called 3-card Monte. You'll see these people set up underneath bridges or in dark corners of the strip, just on the sidewalk someplace. They'll bring a table or a cardboard box. They'll put 3 cards on it. They'll say, you can bet. They show you the cards and you bet where the card ends up. If it turns over and it's the card you picked, then you win, but it never will be because the game is frankly rigged. They switch the cards out as you're playing, so don't bother with 3-card Monte. The 10th tourist trap on the Las Vegas Strip, it's back at Caesar's Palace. It's the BACCHANal buffet. Not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but that's okay because I won't be eating there again. The dinner at that buffet on a weekend is gonna run you $64.99, but the lines are crazy long. So if you wanna make a reservation to skip the line, book the VIP package. It is only $94.99. That is crazy for a buffet. You want a buffet that's pretty tasty and won't cost you an arm and a leg, check out the buffet at the Aria Hotel. It's about $40. For these next 2 tourist traps, I'm joined by Safety Man. I met him on the strip as I was shooting this video, and he wants to share what he thinks a couple of the biggest tourist traps from a safety man's perspective are. So Safety Man, what do you think the biggest tourist traps are on the Las Vegas Strip?
I think slot machines are the biggest tourist trap, honestly. You know, you sit down at a slot machine, you put it down, let's say you put in $1,000, and you know, you hit that max bet button, and you win. Like, these lights go off, everything flashes, the dopamine rush in your brain, you're like, yay, I'm a winner. But what really happens is you just won, like, you know, like a little bit. You actually lost money, but you feel like you're winning. So you're like, yeah, I want another dopamine rush. You keep hitting it like a rat at a feeder. Just like, I want more dopamine, more dopamine, more dopamine. And then they give you free drinks. So they make you less likely to understand what's going on. And then, before you know it, some people will sell everything in their house so they can get that dopamine rush. They think that's gonna fill what's empty in their, you know, soul. And this slot machine just kind of becomes, you get in a relationship with the slot machine and that dopamine rush, you love it. It's the same thing that happens when you meet a woman and you fall in love. You get these chemicals in your brain that just go off and fire. That's what we call love. This all, like, it's all kind of related. Relationships, slot machines, it's addiction. And
addiction's what this place lives on, right? Like,
absolutely.
Vegas is the city of addiction.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's Sin City. It's Sin City for a reason.
So you were also mentioning shows. You thought shows were a big tourist trap.
Well, what they do is, look behind us. They have Donnie and Marie. So let's say you want to go to the Donnie and Marie show at the Flamingo. If you buy the tickets for this, you're gonna have to walk through every single slot machine saying, play me, as you make your way to the back. And they're gonna try to pull you into every bar and get you to spend as much money and time as you can. And they make it confusing, so you get lost on the way. And by the time you get to the Donnie and Marie show, you're waiting around. They make you get there early. Now you're waiting around, you're gonna buy drinks or you're gonna play the slot machines that are right there saying, play me. And when you get in the show, they have a true drink minimum. So now you're spending probably like $50 a person on top of what you paid for the show.
So what you thought was a $50 show is now a $100 show.
Absolutely, and that's not counting the time you're playing the slot machine waiting for the doors to open.
Right. Safety Man? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And the final tourist trap I'm going to mention on the Las Vegas Strip, well, it's actually two combined into one number. The first one is the roller coaster at the New York Hotel. I actually like this roller coaster. I think it's fun, but a lot of people online said they felt robbed by paying $15 for a pretty short ride. Also, there's the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum over at the Venetian. It's $30 to go into the Wax Museum, and people just have the principle of why are you going to see this in Vegas when the wax museums exist all across the country. But hey, how many places can you take a selfie with Lady Gaga? If you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy watching some other videos from my Las Vegas series. You can click here to watch them. Find links in the description below to my entire Las Vegas series playlist, including classics like the best cheap eats on the Las Vegas Strip and the worst cheap hotels. I won't say goodbye because I'll see you over there.